think that our generation and we are coping with the war. It's unable to, to understand it fully and to reflect on it because you're inside the war. I think this is, it will be a task of next generations to analyze it, to reflect it, to heal, because it's impossible to heal when you have wounds each day, new wounds. So we just like our transformation of our society now that facing with the war in all its horrible circumstances. Sorry, one sec. Yes, we just adapting to the sound of explosions. We adapting that many like families with children, when they hear air raid sirens, they need to go, to the basement in the night, in the day, no matter. Like we are adapting to the danger. New generation, like students that also we captured in the film, for example, they became more wise and more conscious than, for example, our generation was, because they need, to be also active and to be conscious. They become more conscious, and I think that these new generations that are growing in the war, they are better than us. They already had a very horrible experience that changed them. And I think that they are bringing unique experience, and on their shoulders will be this huge traumatized circumstances that we all are now in the going through. And also the there are so many transformative things that we are going through. For example, for me, it's a question how we started to accept the death. Like, for example, my friend, I just wanted to short dialogue between father-daughter when they were going to sleep. The daughter, like she's 7-8 years old, asked, like, "Father, if the missile will hit us, do we die all together and fast, or it will be slow and, yeah." So even this question of young, small girl, I think, tells more about this acceptance that even small kid already accepted the death. And also I think it's very horrible, but we have this tolerance to the death also, because a huge amount of our people are now dying each day on the front line, and it's not they became soldiers. It's just civilians, as I said. It's just people like you and me, and Hanna is an example because she was an art manager, and she is like example of a big part of our societies that are not soldiers, but we don't have a choice. And of course, you could find in Ukraine, all like people already have or relatives or friends who already died or served or are held in captivity. So the war covers all people in Ukraine. And the second point that I want to also to share, that maybe it's good, maybe one positive thing about what we are going through, that we are cutting very rapidly the bonds with our Soviet past. We are now in the very active mode of refining our identities that was erased for centuries by Russian Empire.
Yeah, it's like a really long story. Russia was trying to erase us, erase our identity, culture, language, not for years, but for ages. And somehow, with a huge miracle, we are still here. We are still speaking Ukrainian, we are still singing Ukrainian songs, even though like 100 years ago it was prohibited, and people
To
were
speak
brought
Ukrainian.
to prison and they were killed for speaking Ukrainian. That's why what's happening now, of course, is like really dramatic. It's super painful, and I've lost so many friends already, and it's like the enormous and endless pain that I will have inside myself forever. But we have to pay this price to cut that bond that Olga just told, and to show that Ukraine has its own identity, that we are strong, we are powerful, and we don't need any older brother, we don't need any support, because like it's also when your older brother like rapes you and then you have to love him. Come on.